And we are live. Welcome to OddsShopper Live, everybody. It is Wednesday, August 14th. I am Josh Engleman, and I am here to break down anything that we can find at sportsbooks or the pick'em sites for today, and I hope we find some goods. I haven't placed any bets or anything yet today. I don't have anything locked and loaded like I normally do. We are going to find it all while we are on this show. If you haven't done it yet, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. We got one yesterday, baby. MJ Melendez went ahead, got us a homer, and made us a little tiny bit of money. Burleson did not homer. Manny Machado did not homer, but that is okay. We got what we needed. We got a dub. I got steamrolled on every other bet that I put in. Other than that, everything else went really bad, but we did get that home run, which helped out tremendously. So I'm loading my model right now. We're going to hunt down some value, and then we're going to figure out how we did. So I'm going to open up that file quickly. Going to refresh my model. And then we'll have what we want to look at. So if you guys have any home runs today, drop them into chat right now. I'm happy to take a look at them. But we got to find the value on them first. That's the big thing. And obviously, we're not going to be able to get the 1 o'clock game. Or, maybe we will, depending on if we move fast enough or not. All right. Model is loaded. And now I have my home run lines. So, all right. Steven Leibowitz, O'Neill Cruz in Petco. Rashawn Clopton says Jock Peterson. I will look at both of them. First one up, I'll go Cruz. He might be the biggest negative value I have. I have his expected value at FanDuel at negative 58%. I actually have positive value on DraftKings for O'Neill Cruz to bet no on the home run at minus 1,000. So we're definitely not going to get Cruz. Jock. Plus 310. I have as basically neutral. I don't hate that value at all. So let's look into Jock Peterson. And let's see how we feel about that. So Jock, we have time to get to this one. Tanner Gordon on the hill. Not somebody that we should be overly threatened with. Peterson, 238 x ISO against lefties. Yeah, I'm grabbing Jock Peterson. I like that shout. No reason not to do it. So let me log in on my phone. We'll put Jock Peterson in as our first one. Because I have decent value, like, it's dangerously close to good value. And that's really all that we need. All right, logged in. We need Jock. Plus 310. Got it. So that's one. Cal Raleigh. Let's take a look. Do I have any value? I do not. It's definitely one that we could put a pin in, though. All right, so now I have everything. And I'm looking at my top lines. So Zach DeZenzo, Ezekiel Tovar at 8%. Can't take that one now. Makes it a little harder. Let's look at DeCenzo. Littell on the hill. Kind of has no problem giving up power to anybody. What is DeCenzo's like real power profile? So 70 raw power, 50 game power. This is a guy with a real actual bat, it seems. He had a 348 ISO in AAA across 53 plate appearances. Only in the 150s earlier in the year. Last year, it was 229 at AA. So this is definitely a guy that probably projects with at least a little bit of power, which leads me to go ahead and grab Zach DeCenzo at plus 680. So that's going to be number 2. DeCenzo to homer at plus 680. And now we need one more. There you go, Steven. Yeah, the Cruz one just did not look good for me. Okay, anybody else that I have with like good value? Kiner Falefa, no. Xander Bogaerts plus 900. I'll take a look at that. So it's Mitch Keller on the hill. You're going to get righty. Keller does not give up a ton of power to righties, but the park plays up power to righties. If we look at the StatCast park factors for right-handed hitters for home runs, San Diego this season is the number 1 park for righty power. Now, last year was at 101. If we look at a 3-year rolling average, where does San Diego end up? They end up 8th, but it's been big this year. Okay. Bogarts, only a 126x ISO against righties. That's not necessarily what we're looking for. Let's see if Bogarts has any interesting home road splits this season. His ISO at home, 107. On the road, 0.092. Nothing is going well for him. Nothing is going well for him. Rashawn says Ellie. It's close. Definitely one that I could look into. I kind of like the value on the plus 900 for Bogarts, although you can get 950 at DraftKings and 1,000 at BetMGM. Maybe we should look at Ellie. So if we look at Ellie, Kyle Gibson on the dish. I don't know why I do that. On the hill. Ellie going to be hitting from the left side, 215x ISO. And this is in Cincinnati, right? I mean, massive home run park. Rolling factor for lefties is 140. So that's over the last 3 years. Cincinnati is number 1. Even if you don't take the rolling factor, number 1 at 134. Yeah, let's grab Ellie. I don't see anything that doesn't fit here. 191x ISO against lefties for Kyle Gibson. That's the play. That's the play. So those are our 3. I'm going to load it in right now, and I'll pull it up on the screen so you guys can see it. Okay. Let's get that on the screen. I want you guys to know that I am placing this. And you can follow me on Picket if you want to see anything else that I place any day of the week. All right. iPhone on the screen. Make that bad boy quite a bit bigger. There we go. So we have DeCenzo, Ellie. Who the hell was the first one? Why isn't it in my bet slip anymore? DeCenzo, Ellie. Did I go Jock? I went Jock, right? Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, that's not in there anymore. Am I stupid? Did the jock line get pulled? Is he not in the lineup? Oh, we got the Rockies lineup. All the batter props are down for Arizona, so I can't even grab Jock right now. That's pretty annoying. Schwarber? Okay. I can take a look at that. I have massive negative value there, and you can get it at 450 at BetMGM. It's 360 on FanDuel, so that one's not going to work out for us. Well, this is pretty annoying that we just lost out on Jock. I needed to move faster. Yeah, these are all down right now. I mean, I assume it pops back up. I'm going to try to wait it out for this Diamondbacks lineup, but I don't have a ton of time. So I think we need to find another one. So now we have Ellie. Who else can we grab? I have Vientos is a viable option. I have Kevin Kiermaier, but that's plus 1,100. Let's look at Vientos. So it's Joey Estes on the hill. Vientos hits from the right side, 226 x ISO across 332 plate appearances over the last year and a half. 180 x ISO to righties for Estes. What do we have in New York against righties? Number two park factor for righties. So we had San Diego. Now we have the Mets. They're at number 2. And if we take the rolling number, they do drop to 16, but it's still a 102. I'm going to grab Vientos instead. And now we know for sure Jock Peterson is homering tonight. I can't think of anything more guaranteed. So we'll grab Vientos. And now we have our 3-legger. So we have 3-leg round robin. 20 on the 2-leggers pays out 1847 if everybody wins or everybody homers. Another 1709 on the 3-legger. And we have it in. So that's Zach DeCenzo to homer, Ellie De La Cruz to homer, Mark Vientos to homer. Those are our 3 home run plays for our round robin today. Make sure you're getting these in now. In my experience, we usually gain a little bit of value. Come on, I clicked reuse those bets. I know I did. We usually gain a little bit of value on every one of these. Like if something starts at 500, you're probably going to see it at 470 by the end of the day or better. Jock back up yet? Nope. So that's Vientos, DeCenzo, and Ellie. And I will hit all 3 of those individually. Bang. Got it. Vientos, 50 to win 175. DeCenzo, 50 to win 340. Hopefully he homers. 50 to win 195 on Ellie De La Cruz. Bang. We are in. Now, let's figure out what we have at the pick'em sites now that I'm back in North Carolina. There's Michael Toglia, under 1.5 total bases, is sitting at an 8 OddsShopper rating right now. Go get this quickly. It has only existed for less than a minute. That line is going to move. You do not want to miss out on it. All right, optimizer picks for the pick'em sites. Pick 6 has 2 at the top. PrizePicks looks like our best bet. So let's look at the PrizePicks optimizer. I'll pull PrizePicks up as well. Might need to throw some money in there. I don't remember what we did at the end of last week, but I don't think it went well. And I will remove the phone. Bloop. What do we have in PrizePicks? Do I have to load up? 32. Yeah, we do have to load up. All right. If we want the five or six best plays on PrizePicks right now, we're at 8% EV. That's the best we've seen in a while. If I remove one of these plays, I'll remove Tyler Anderson. Now we're at 5%. But we win twice as often. So I'm going to do this 5-legger on PrizePicks. Let me put some money in so we can get a hundy on it. Does Underdog have any good plays for the day? It didn't look like it. That much I could tell you. All right, I made the deposit. Why is it not showing up? There it is. All right, we're good. So now we can get a hundy on it. So let's get Brandon Nimmo under 1.5 total bases. We're going to go Lindor under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Which is not available. So now we're going to add Tyler Anderson back in. We're still at 4%. We have a non-baseball game in here right now, which is some sort of weird tennis match. So we're going to tennis. I think it's tennis. What's this person's name? Anastasia? Less than 22.5 total games. Okay. Real Muto under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. We need Rendon. Same line. And then finally, Tyler Anderson under 2.5 total runs, which I don't like. But it has value. So 5 picks are in. 100 down. Wins 1,000 if we go 5 for 5. Wins 200 if we go 4 and 1. We got our PrizePicks card in. Happy to get that one in. Let's see if any these lines changed. We got a shot on Betr right now. I'm going to move very quickly here. So if we pull up Betr for today, 10% EV on this 5-picker. Let me get Betr pulled up on my phone. Because we definitely want this. Now, if I can pull out this Tyler Anderson, what do we get for 4? So we're at 10% EV, 5% win. Now we're at negative EV, 9% win. So we cannot do that. But I don't want the Tyler Anderson play. Although we might have to. All right, so let's work our way down. We're going to grab Brenton Doyle under 1.5 total bases. We're going to grab Stephen Kwan under 1.5 total bases. Done. We're going to get Lindor under 2.5, which I hope still exists here since it didn't on the other site. We might need to move pretty quickly. All right, under 2.5 still exists. I can't add Tyrone Taylor to this, can I? For under 1.5? No, I have to keep Lindor. So if I take Taylor out, I could add Anderson back in. So let's get that Anderson line again. That's going to be Tyler Anderson under 5.5 total hits. And then if I can't add Nimmo. I can add Schwarber. That gets us to 9%. Perfect. Schwarber under 1.5. That gets us 5. It's a 20x payout if they all win. It's 10x if 5 win with the dynamic play, which is what I'm taking, and 2.5x if we go 4-1. All right, so I've placed that. Let me put the iPhone back on the screen so you guys can see it. And that's going to get it done. We got a 3-round robin on FanDuel. Looking for homers. We got a 5-pick PrizePicks card. And now we've got a 5-pick card on Betr. So I'm going to drop the link to the Betr card here. And then I'll drop the link to the PrizePicks card as well. So there are the 2 links to both cards if you guys want a tail. But for now, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. We got one in for Betr. We got one in for PrizePicks. And we got our home run round robin. More to come for the rest of the week. And then we really jump off on Monday. So get ready, guys. Thank you for being here. Another one in the books. Let's win some money. And let's get 2 home runs so we can finally celebrate getting 2 of them. Because that's absolutely what I want. I'll talk to you later.